Now that you're familiar with the basic overview of Air Force Common Admission Test, let me also inform you about the complete selection procedure which is involved in this examination. Hello everyone and welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I am Chetan and in this session I'll be telling you how to join Air Force Academy. So let's start. First of all, let me tell you about the basic chronology which is involved for the various stages of selection procedure which is for this examination. Later on in this session, we'll also discuss in brief about all those stages, that is written examination, AFSB interview, medical examination and the merit list. So let's start. So these are the various stages which are involved in this examination: written exam, AFSB interview, CPSS for pilot entry only, medical examination and the merit list. So first of all, every candidate has to appear for the written examination. Once they are declared successful in the written examination, they get the AFSB call letter. Now these AFSB call letters are for AFSB interview. Once the students clear AFSB interview, then they are declared AFSB recommended. Now AFSB recommended candidates, if they have also applied for the flying branch, that is the pilot entry, they are made to appear for the CPSS. More about that later in this session. After that, after CPSS, they are allowed to appear for medical examination, which is for aviation medical examination, which has slightly more criteria and standards than normal medical examination. Other candidates who have not applied for flying branch and who have not applied for the pilot entry, those recommended candidates are directly asked to appear for the medical examination. After the medical examination is done for each and every candidate, they are now eligible to appear in the merit list, which is further declared by the Indian Air Force. Now let us learn about the basic details about AFCAT written examination. Now this examination is conducted via online mode and it is conducted by Indian Air Force. Now there are in total 2 papers and there are only 1 paper for the non-technical candidates. Now if we talk about the examination scheme, so there is just one examination for AFCAT. It contains 100 questions and the total time duration is 120 minutes and the total marks carried by these questions is 300 marks. For those candidates who have also applied for technical entry, they will also have to appear for EKT, which has 50 questions and a duration of 45 minutes and carries 150 marks. Now moving on to the next stage, which is the AFSB interview. Now this is conducted by Air Force Selection Board, which is in short, which is the full form for AFSB. The total process is of 5 days, which is conducted in basically 2 stages. The first stage happens on the first day only, and it includes Officer Intelligence Rating Test, that is OIR in short, and Picture Perception and Description Test, that is PP and DT. Now both these processes happens on the very first day, and this is a 1-day process. If at all the candidates are successful in this stage 1 and if they successfully clear the stage 1, only then they are allowed to appear for the second stage, that is the stage 2. This stage 2 includes interview, group testing officer task, which is famously also known as GTO tasks, psychology tests, various psychological tests and the conference. All these tasks and events take place in the remaining 4 days of the AFSB interview. Once the student clear both these 2 tests, that is stage 1 and stage 2, they are declared as AFSB recommended candidates. Now, for the candidates who have also applied for the flying branch, they will have to appear for computerized pilot selection system, which is in short known as CPSS. Now, this takes place only after they are recommended from the AFSB, right? Now, also about this CPSS is also a once in a lifetime test. A very important information is also that if a candidate has failed earlier in any of the CPSS test or in any of the earlier attempt, or a flight cadet suspended from flying training at Air Force Academy, they will not be eligible for this particular test. The next stage is the medical examination. This is conducted by the Board of Service Medical Officers, and this is only for those candidates who will be admitted to the academy and who are declared fit by the medical board. Now, one thing should be noted that only those candidates will be admitted to the academy who are declared fit by the medical board, right? Now, the last stage is the merit list, which is of course published by Indian Air Force for Air Force Common Admission Test. Now, this merit list is based on, and it is based upon both the marks that you get in the written examination and the AFSB interviews. Based on that, you will get the merit list. Final merit list of AFCAT is uploaded finally by the Indian Air Force, and After all, based on depending upon the vacancies and order or the merit of the candidates get the joining instructions for Air Force Academy. So with this, I hope that the details about the selection procedure is clear to you all. To boost up your chances further to be the part of the forces, you can check out the courses which are specially designed to get you into the uniform. For that, you can of course download our app SSB Crack Exams from the Google Play Store. For more details regarding the notification related to examination, you can continue with the next session. Thank you. Jai Hind.